welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Viking Dome. Tonight we have a great matchup for you between the Hazlitt Vikings and the Fowlerville Gladiators. I'm here with Danny Gallagher. Danny, what are your predictions for the game today?
Well, Ryan, I think Hazlitt lost at Fowlerville by 1 point last time they played. I think they're going to come out strong tonight, and I think they're going to get a big W at home. What do you?
Hazlitt always plays strong at home, and you know, last time they were down by 17, and they came back and only lost by 1 off a heartbreaking buzzer beater. So I think Hazlitt can pull it off today. And actually, my predicted score, I'm going to say Hazlitt 59, Fowlerville, I'm going to say 46. I think Hazlitt can beat them by double digits today if they play hard.
I'd agree with that. Here we have the tip-off. Randy Kidd for the Vikings taking the jump.
Again, Hazlitt outsized.
Yeah,
in all aspects,
it does
all positions.
So. Taking the tip for Fowlerville is J.R. Ruddle. And we're underway. Here comes Fowlerville. Kurt defending. Starters tonight are Greg Fedowa, Curtis Shively, Zach Wikolski, Randy Kidd, and Ryan Jones for the Vikings. Fowlerville's working the inside game early, and they're going to get an easy 2.
J.R. Ruddle with the first basket for Fowlerville. Maybe he'll be the go-to guy for the Gladiators tonight.
Ryan Jones running the point guard for Hazlitt, bringing the ball up. Hazlitt running their perimeter offense that we saw last time. Kurt cutting to the basket, and he's going to get called for the travel.
You know, the reason why Hazlitt may not work into the post so much is they usually are oversized by almost every team, and that is a disadvantage towards them. Of course, they are usually quicker than the teams they play, which is another advantage towards the Vikings.
Hazlitt coming out with early pressure, full court pressure. Working here on the defensive end again. J.R. Ruddle with the shot. That one's just off the mark. Kurt's going to chase it down and not going to get it. We're going to have an over and back call against Fowlerville and Hazlitt ball.
Good hustle by Kurt to attempt to get that ball. Didn't quite get it, but they got the over and back call. Vikings ball. They're down by 2.
Wikolski to pass it in. Jones. Running the point still, bringing it up. Hazlitt setting up a play. Wikolski with the 3 off the mark. Block by J.R. Ruddle on Ryan Jones' shot, and here comes Fowlerville. Doesn't look to me like they're running a play. They're just running around.
Kind of like what we used to do back in the old days, just run around, try to score points.
Randy helping out on D. And offensive rebound for Fowlerville. Block on number 44, Randy Kidd.
Great hustle by Jake Martin for Fowlerville to get his own rebound right there. Rohan Salpakar checking in the game for the Vikings for Kurt Shively. That'll be the first team foul by the Vikings for tonight.
Randy's got to keep himself out of foul trouble. The Vikings don't have many big men to work with. And there's another call. This one's going to go against Fowlerville on Cody Sherwood.
Over and back call.
Nice box out by Randy. They got out-rebounded by a lot against Lakewood last time we were here, and I think they've been working on it.
You have to say Delaney probably put them into some boxing out drills.
Most definitely. Hazlitt looking for something. Jones with the 3. That one's going to fall for him, and the Vikings take a 3-2 lead. Hazlitt with the pressure.
You know, we were saying last time when the Vikings played, they didn't really put on the pressure early until about late third quarter, but this game they're actually putting it on early.
They're starting out with the pressure. Looking for some early points. Nice inside move. Not going to fall for J.R. Ruddle. Fighting for the rebound. Jump ball. It's going to go to the Vikings.
You always like to see players dive on the floor and get that ball, getting that jump ball. Now it's going to go Vikings' way.
Wikolski into Jones. Ryan bringing it up. Rohan on the wing. Vikings looking for something. Fido's going to think about it. Pass it out to Jones on the wing, and he's going to take another 3. That one just off. Offensive rebound by Zach. He's going to get fouled, and he'll be shooting 2 free throws.
Foul on 34 is at Keniston. That'll be Fowlerville's second foul. Keniston's first. See how Wakulski is from the free throw line. Swishes it.
First one's good. Zach's probably one of the better shooters on this Hazlitt team.
He is one great shooter.
One shot.
He's always been a great shooter ever since second grade. He was a pretty good shooter back in the day.
He's always been one of those dominating players. Second one's going to fall for him. And the Vikings are off to a 3-point lead. Still pressure.
Almost got the steal right there.
There's
oh,
Rohan
with the steal.
He's going to pass it off to Jones. Left-handed layup, and that's a good press right there by the Vikings. Showing them how it's done.
They really know how to work the press.
I think their quickness is going to help them out. That is a deep three-pointer. That was way downtown.
That was at least NBA range,
Jones
probably
bringing
farther.
it down. Wow, that was impressive. Oh, my. Jones with a beautiful layup behind his head. Wakulski with the steal. Spin move, and I think he's going to get called for the travel. We're going to go Fowlerville's way. Hazlitt's press is looking really good to start off with, Rye.
It is. And checking in for the Gladiators, number 20, Aaron Knock, and number 24, Josh McClain. And Shabby checks back in for the Vikings. Just to let you know, the TV25 telethon is coming up on February 25th and 26th on Comcast Channel 25 for your televisions. It begins at 5 p.m. and ends at 6 p.m. the next day. Over $10,000 in auction items to bid on, such as massages, food, a golf outing, and teeth whitening.
I could use that, right?
I could use some teeth whitening. And some massages. That'd be nice.
A massage would definitely be all right with me.
Half of all the proceeds are going to Eve's House, an organization aiding to victims subject of domestic violence. You can submit your vids online at www.tv25telethon.org, or you can call in at 290-4762 and 290-4919. That sounds like it would be a lot of fun.
The telethon is a great tradition every year. Well, not every year, actually. I think they took a couple years off, but TV25 holds it every year for benefits of places such as the Eve's House this year. Also other things. People of the community can donate things that they don't really need to the telethon, and people can bid on them, and that's how it goes. It's a 25-hour marathon. Back to the game. Hazlitt still pressing.
Oh, almost looked like a double dipper right there, and
he's going to
loose
get
ball.
caught picking up his dribble. Nice touch pass by Fowlerville. They're going to break the press that time. And offensive rebound by Fowlerville, and there's a layup for J.R. Ruddle.
Could have been a possible walk right there, but they didn't call it.
Hazlitt running the perimeter. Jones setting everything up, slowing it down. Fowlerville has gone to a zone defense, and Hazlitt has gone to its zone offense. Rohan with the ball. Jones looking for something. Jones cutting to the basket. He's going to dish it out. We're going to start all over. Rohan's going to get tripped going down the lane, and they're going to call him for the travel.
Ooh. That was questionable, but it will take it.
Probably a foul, but can't get all the calls. Checking into the game for Hazlitt, Mike Nordman and Chris Morey.
Good old Darko wearing his French/United States wristband. Oh, steal by Jones.
Steal.
Slip and slide.
A little bit of a and-one move going on there. Morey running the point now instead of Jones. Looking for something. Norman's working the post. Kurt's on the baseline. This offense is actually designed. We got a three by Jones, and that one's off.
Hit the first one. Hasn't hit one since, but he probably will start hitting them pretty soon.
He'll get that shot going.
He usually does.
Fowlerville working it around. Still doesn't look like they have much structure to their offense.
Yeah, they don't really have a set offense going.
Got the arc shot, and it's going to fall for number 24, Josh McClain.
That's his first basket of the day for McLean.
Maury's still running the point. Hazlitt looking for something. Nice pass down low. Norman a little off on the layup. And we're going to head back the other way for Fowlerville. Jones reading that pass with the steal, and he's going to take this one to the house. Nice left-handed layup by Ryan Jones.
He's got such great vision on defense. He's very good at stealing balls, knowing where it's going to be the entire time.
That was over and back, but we're not going to get that call. And we're going to have a three, strange-looking three, and Hazlitt's fighting for the rebound. Going to have a shot wide open at the free throw line. Hazlitt's got to work on that rebounding line. It's just a mess.
Oh, no, that's, what, 4 in a row for Fowlerville? They have to start boxing out.
Kurt going for the block. That's not, the shots aren't falling for Fowlerville, but eventually they will. Norman's going to fall when he gets the rebound. And Fowlerville's still going to have possession of the ball. Jones working hard on D. And he's going to get called for the block, I believe. That'll be his first.
Fowlerville's having trouble putting the ball in, and Hazlitt's just having trouble rebounding again. They better start boxing out, getting those boards, so they can get more points, increase their 5-point lead they have right now.
Checking into the game for Hazlitt, we have R.J. Kelly. Kelly McGuire, sorry. R.J. Kelly's another freshman. Kelly McGuire, really sorry about that one, folks. And Zach Wachowski's back in the game. Maury working the defense. Fowlerville working it inside. We're going to have a shot. That one's off the mark. Another offensive rebound. That one's off. And Hazlitt's finally going to come down with the rebound. Up to Nordman, wide open, a left-handed layup, and that's what they're looking for, right? I think they're going to be able to run on this Fowlerville team.
Great pass right there. Good layup by Nordman, knowing where the basket was right when he caught it.
Hazlitt still pressing. Fowlerville got through it pretty quick that time, though. Wide open pass down low, and Fowlerville's going to look for something, not going to get it. Maury's going to pick it up, get just some wild stuff going on right now. They're back and forth. They're running all over.
Great hustle, though, by both teams right now.
Everyone's just working hard. Hazlitt's still pressing.
I don't think they're going to stop pressing until Fowlerville knows that they're for real.
Or until Coach Delaney is satisfied with their lead. Whichever comes first, that's off. Hazlitt, we're going to have Fowlerville ball. Great hustle by Kurt Scheibler.
Way to get his hand on the ball right there. Not letting that pass get through. Right in front of us, Aaron Knock taking the ball out.
Getting it in. Nice pass there. Nordman with the block. Kurt with the nice rebound. Maury running. And Zach with the shot. That one's off. And Hazlitt almost got the offensive rebound. Fowlerville's going to come away with it. And here they come with less than 20 seconds to go in the quarter.
Fowlerville will probably work for one shot right here.
Kelly working the defense. And we're going to have a shot.
2 seconds.
Up. 2 seconds left, and he's going to hit it, and that's going to be it for the first quarter.
Aaron Knock with the last basket. Has it up by 5 at the end of the first quarter. Danny, what did you like about that quarter for both teams?
Well, I like that Hazlitt's pressing early. I like that they're working hard on D and they're working hard on the press. I think that's going to help them out a lot. And their quickness, I think, is going to be a big advantage in this game.
Well, you have to notice for Fowlerville, number 44, J.R. Ruddle, he's really getting into the boards tonight.
Yeah, he's got at least 5 rebounds right now.
At least. Great hustle by him.
So at the end of one, it's Hazlitt 13, Fowlerville 8. Pretty much what we expected.
Yeah, I expect it to be a close game for the first half, and I think Hazlitt will come out in the second half firing and running away with it by at least 13.
At least 13, as you stated earlier on. And we're going to get underway here in a couple minutes.
Delaney probably in the huddle right there, just telling him to keep playing hard, keep pressuring on that press, and they'll be good for the game.
We got a shot of Fowlerville right there. Looks like they have an injured player. I wonder who that might be.
Well,
we could go process of elimination, but that might take a while. So we're going to get underway here. Here comes Fowlerville.
Knock taking the ball out.
And number 34, Zach Keniston, is going to be bringing the ball up. Kurt with the pressure. Fowlerville's setting something up here.
Set offense. First time tonight, I think we've seen that.
Questionable pick on Greg Fedua. And Hazlitt's going to come away with the rebound. We're going to have a foul on Fowlerville. And Kevin James is going to check into the game for the Vikings for Michael Nordman.
Good to see old Gump playing. That's Kevin James. We like to call him Gump. We've called him that for a while, haven't we?
It's been 6th grade?
Sixth, 7th grade, middle school at least. Yeah.
We're going to have Jones at the point, back to the starting lineup, minus Randy Kidd, plus Kevin James. Jones driving, getting stuffed, but he's going to fight for the rebound, and Fowlerville's going to come away with it.
Jones with another steal. He's looking up.
One-handed pass to Greg Fiedel. Wow, that was an athletic play. And Feeds is going to get the easy layup. Great defense by Ryan Jones. Great pressure by the Hazlitt Vikings right there.
He just makes it look so easy stealing that ball, pickpocketing it from everybody.
And here's Hazlitt still running that press. Fowlerville's going to get this one down there somehow.
The good thing about Hazlitt running the press is it forces Fowlerville to throw up wild passes, making it easier for the Vikings to steal it.
Jones with the pressure. I think Jones is going to have quite a few steals. These Fowlerville players don't look like as strong of ball handlers as the Hazlitt people. Big block on Ryan Jones by Zach Keniston. And we're going to have Hazlitt ball underneath.
Jones to take the ball out.
Jones is going to pass it in. And it looks like Fowlerville is in a zone. Jones with the 3 from the corner. That one's off. We're going to have over the back on Mikulski. That's a good call. Just not in position for that rebound, and he tried to go for it. It wasn't working for him.
It's only his first. Of course, last game against Lakewood, he did get into foul trouble early. That's what kept him off the court for so much of the second half.
And Hazlitt pressing hard. Fowlerville's going to get through it and set up their offense. He's going to slice to the basket hard. Missed that layup, and they're going to get their offensive rebound. Surprise, surprise, and an easy layup. Jones with the 3. That one's going to fall.
There we go. I think he's got it now.
He's getting that stroke going. With the pressure, he's almost going to get the steal. Fowlerville's going to break the press once again. This is a running game, right?
It is. That's what I like to see. I love run and gun kind of basketball games.
It's the most exciting kind, but it has its disadvantages as well. For example, your starters are going to get tired and have to come out.
They are.
Kurt's going to take a 3. That one's off. And Fowlerville's going to grab that rebound, and here they come down the floor. Feeds working the D. Hazlitt looks like they're really stepping up their defensive pressure.
They're playing really aggressive tonight, and again, Shabby with the steal.
Oh, Kurt with the steal. And he's going to pick that one up and take another dribble, which is also known as a double dribble in basketball.
Sometimes you just get confused when you're dribbling. You go up to pass, and the person's being guarded. You have to dribble again out of natural instinct, and you get called for that double dribble.
I think he saw a pass, and then it wasn't there when he was about to pass it, and he had to pick it up, and just bad things happen. But either way, we're going to have Fowlerville ball. Hazlitt working the defense still. Hard defense. Very high-pressure defense. I like this, Ryan. I think this is going to work a lot to their advantage. And there we have almost a steal. And that's going to be a foul on Curtis Shibley for bringing the arm down. And we're going to have Fowlerville shooting 2.
Kurt needs to learn just put his hands straight up when they're in the lane on him and going to shoot. Can't swat at the ball. Usually you'll get called for a foul like that.
Ruddle shooting his first. And that one's short. almost didn't get the rim that time. Randy checking into the game for Kevin James.
Strong post player, maybe not such a strong free throw shooter. Let's see how he does in this second shot right here.
And he's going to knock down his second. 1 for 2 on the free throws.
Maybe the
Kurt
first.
running the wing. He's going to get the left-handed layup off, but he's not going to make it.
A little too powerful.
Kurt's a strong kid.
He is a very strong kid. Very athletic.
Fowlerville's going to bring the ball up. Looking low still. I think Fowlerville's going to really attack Hazlitt's shortness and weakness down low. Jones is going to slow this one down. No, he's not. Wikolski's open on the wing. He's going to take that one in just off the mark. Randy with a nice rebound. I think he got hit in the face. He'll be shooting 2 for the Vikings. Randy's a pretty good free throw shooter.
He has actually worked on his free throw shooting abilities past few years. He is a really good free throw shooter. You look at him, you'd think maybe not amazingly good, but he's really good at free throw shooting.
It's a real good free throw shooter. First one just short. And we have Rohan checking into the game for Curtis. And for Fowlerville, we have Justin Stawara.
Ooh, another fun last name. Arizona last week, Stabara this week.
Stawara.
Randy
with the second one. That one's in. And Hazlitt's picking up the press again. Cross-court pass. I don't know about this press anymore. I think Fowlerville's pretty much got it figured out. And we're going to have an over-the-back call on Fowlerville Hazlitt ball.
That's Ruddle again. That'll be his second foul of the night.
That could be a big factor in tonight's game because he's been grabbing those boards for Fowlerville, and if he gets out, they might be missing some rebounding. Wikolski with the shot. That one's going to fall for him. Long 2 for Wikolski. If he can get his shot going, it's going to be trouble for the Gladiators.
He's very hard to guard when he's on.
Zach scored 27 points in one game this year. I think that's his high for the season, maybe even a team high.
And the team only had 46 points, I believe, that game, so he had more than half the team's points.
He was dropping them that night. We're going to have Fowlerville ball as soon as it gets out of the back corner of the gym. Referee handing him the ball, and Fowlerville's going to look to pass it in here. Jones with the pressure.
Ball on the floor.
Wild pass. Hazlitt's going to come up with it. Maury's running. Nice lane to Rowe, and he's going to get swatted.
But it's a foul call.
But I believe that's going to be a foul on Fowlerville. Both of those players brought their arms down, and Rohan will be shooting 2 free throws. Great pass by Maury. Slipped that one in there.
Him and Jones, both freshmen, very good at seeing the floor and making those kinds of passes.
Hazlitt with a 10-point lead with a little under 4 minutes left to go in the second quarter. Rohan shot. Lots of arc, and he's going to sink the first one.
Checking in for the Vikings for his first playing time of the game is going to be Ryan McGrew-Miller.
A.K.A. Matt Ishbia.
Great nickname for the kid. Lots of spirit.
Rohan's going to knock down the second, and we're still going to have some pressure from the Vikings. Traveling violation on the Fowlerville Gladiators. Cabe Miller took a couple extra steps with the ball that time, and we're going to have Hazlitt ball. Wikolski's passing this one into Jones. Here comes the Vikings. Randy's working the post down low. That one's going to get away from him off his own leg. And we're going to have Fowlerville ball. Hazlitt pressuring with Jones and Rohan up top. Randy's deep. I think Hazlitt's going to need to drop this press pretty soon here. I'm pretty sure Fowlerville's got it figured out.
Of course, they can't hit shots.
Fowlerville's got some terrible shot percentage going on in the first half. Wikolski's looking for Randy. Randy's going to kick it out to Rowe for the 3. That one's just off the mark. Hazlitt's getting some offensive rebounds tonight, too, and Wikolski's going to grab that one and put it in for the Vikings. to increase the lead to 14.
They had 3 guys on that ball. Actually, Wikolski just brought it down and made the shot.
And Hazlitt's going to come away with a rebound. Jones running. He's going to put up that shot just off the iron, and he'll be shooting 2 free throws. Hazlitt's opening it up here in the first half.
They're really running with it right now.
Checking into the game, Chris Morey.
Kelly McGuire.
Kelly McGuire. Michael Nordman.
3 guys checking in.
Coach Delaney trying to get those players some minutes. Jones is going to knock down the first one, and here comes the line change.
Rohan and Randy will take a seat on the bench. Great contributions by both of them. See how Jones does on his second shot for knocking down the first.
That one's short off the front.
Morey will have to wait over at the scorer's table till the next stop.
Fowlerville bringing it up. Kelly's working the ball. Shot fake, double pump. That one's not having anything going on. Kelly's running.
Looks like Josh McClain for Fowlerville was a little slow getting up, kind of wobbling down court a little bit.
And we're going to have white ball on the side.
McClain looks like he did something to his knee, maybe. I'm pretty sure it was. And checking in for him will be number 10, Lance Van Gilder. Lance Van Gilder.
Van Gilder. Wikolski's in front of us to pass it in for the Vikings. Running their play. Wow, that was interesting.
Nice pass by Zach. Way to get it over his man.
Kelly's going to drive, get denied in front of the hoop, and here comes Fowlerville. High pressure defense by the Vikings still. Looking down low. Passing it around, finding the open man. He's going to be short off the iron. An offensive rebound. And Hazlitt's going to come away with it. Morey bringing this one up.
Hazlitt seems like they might have more strength tonight compared to the Gladiators.
And a great pass from Chris Morey to Mike Nordman in the post, who's going to get a nice layup. Hazlitt's high pressure. They're going to get that one. And Kelly's running. Nice pass to Miller. Wikolski's going to come away with it. Bring it out, set it up, take a 3, and that's nothing but money.
He's money right now, increases the Vikings lead 31-11.
20-point lead for the Vikings in the first half. That's what I like to see, Rye. Fowlerville with the long pass, breaking the press. Fowlerville hasn't scored in a while.
They haven't. I can't recall the last time they scored.
Interesting shot there from the Fowlerville player. They're going to come away with the rebound and look to set something up here with a minute left to play in the quarter. Miller's got the steal. No, he doesn't. It's off him, and it's going to be Fowlerville ball.
Greg Fidowa and Rohan Supakar checking into the game for the Vikings, and Zach Wikolski will be
heading to the bench. Along with
Kelly McGuire.
Fowlerville's going to have it under the Hazlitt hoop right after this young man,
John Erickson
checks in.
Less than a minute to go in the first half. Has the lead 31-11.
Looking to inbound it. They're going to get it in the corner. Looking down low. Fowlerville's been attacking the post. They just haven't been getting much out of it, right?
They haven't. Can't put up the shots, and I think Hazlitt's got them on the strength side of things tonight.
Flat shot there, and we're going to have Fowlerville ball as Greg Fidowa smacked that one out of bounds. Fowlerville's looking to pass it in.
Let's see if Fowlerville can get something going before they go into the locker room after the second quarter.
Dead ball in the corner. Still looking for something. We're down to 30 seconds left in the quarter. And I think we're going to have a
foul on the ground by Fidowa.
On the ground.
That'll be Fidowa's first. Usually Fidowa doesn't get many fouls. Very good on defense.
Strong defender, keeps his hands where they need to be. And
Doesn't get too greedy.
Fowlerville's going to look to inbound here once again under the hoop. Down to 20 seconds left in the quarter. Feeds with the
Rohan with the steal.
Touch. Rohan's going to get held back. And we're going to be shooting a 1-and-1 for the Vikings.
Rohan's 2 for 2 so far tonight from the charity line. See if he can go 2 for 2 more. Keep it at 100% for tonight.
This is a 1-and-1 for Rohan Salpakar.
Here's his first shot.
That one's got some more arc. He's got plenty of arc on his shot, that much is for sure.
And he got plenty of net on that one too.
That one's going to drop for him, and here's Rohan's second shot. That one's going to get some arc on it too. Little too long. And Fowlerville is going to be looking for the last shot of the quarter and the half here.
About 10 seconds left now.
10 seconds left in the quarter. Off his leg. Rohan's fighting hard for that one. It's on the floor. And he's going to get the shot off at the buzzer. No good. And we're going to head into the locker room with the Vikings leading by 21 points, 32-11. We'll see you back in the second half. Hazlitt's going to start the second half out with the ball. And Ryan Jones is at the point guard. Hazlitt's setting it up here. Jones cutting to the basket. Kurt's going to find him. He's just going to be a little bit off on the layup. And here comes Fowlerville. Go. Fowlerville setting it up. Hazlitt still playing the high-pressure defense that we saw in the first half. That might have been their first points in about 8 minutes.
They had a long streak where they didn't have any points.
Wikolski trailing. He's going to get the shot off at the free throw line. That one's just off the mark. Fowlerville is going to bring down the rebound. And they're looking to score inside. That's off a Fowlerville player, and we're going to have Hazlitt ball. Wikolski to pass it into Jones.
I'm surprised that with Hazlitt's such big lead right now, 19 points, that Fowlerville isn't pressuring him at all until about half court, and they're only pressuring one man, the point guard. Surprised by that.
Kurt's going to almost get it stolen, dropping it off to Feeds. Jones fighting for the shot. That one's off the mark. He's going to get it back, though, with a beautiful pickpocket steal from behind.
He's very sneaky with those. You know, you never can tell if he's coming up behind you or not, and he just gets that ball.
Wikolski's going to take that shot. That one's just off the mark. Fowlerville's going to bring down another rebound, and here come the Gladiators. Hazlitt looking to trap it in the corner. They're going to get it out and around. Missed that layup. Jones is going to bring down the rebound. Jones likes to run.
He does like to run. He's kind of one of those players who just likes to get the ball up court and start scoring, and like he just did right there. Beautiful layup again.
Creative over-the-head hook shot for Ryan Jones. And Hazlitt dropped their full court pressure after that basket, and we're going to have Fowlerville ball somehow. I don't exactly know what happened there.
Now checking in for the Gladiators, number 20, Aaron Knock. Seen him a few times tonight. Zach Keniston passing the ball in.
Three-pointer, good for number 22, Jake Martin. Hazlitt setting up a play. Is this a zone defense, Ryan?
I believe it is.
I think it is too. And that would mean Hazlitt's running its 13 base zone offense. Craig's going to let that one roll out of bounds, and we're going to have Hazlitt ball. Randy Kidd checking into the game for Kevin James. Mikulski to pass it in for the Vikings. Into Jones. Mikulski's open for the three in the far corner. That one's off the mark again.
Beautiful movement, though, right there by the Vikings.
Jones is going to get his own rebound. Out to Greg. Jones is going to set it up here, and we're going to have, it looks like, still a zone defense for Fowlerville. Hazlitt's just going to wait for Fowlerville to come get him. They got the 18-point lead, and they're just not going to force anything. I think it's a pretty smart decision by Coach Delaney.
Yeah, you never can tell what's going to happen in high school basketball. Very questionable game. Anything can happen. Jones with a steal and the layup. Increases the lead to 20.
Ryan Jones is just a hustler. Fowlerville's going to bring the ball up.
If Hazlitt
nice slash to the basket, and Randy's going to grab that rebound.
If Hazlitt keeps stalling, you know, Fowlerville might have to push the ball up court a little faster. Maybe force him to turn the ball over a little more. Good, smart decision by Coach Delaney.
And we're going to have a travel by the Vikings. Fowlerville ball. Hazlitt's picking up the pressure again.
I expect them to run this press well into the fourth quarter.
That one's off Greg, off the scores table, and it's going to bounce around, and it's going to end up Fowlerville ball.
Checking into the game for the Gladiators, number 10, Lance Van Gilder.
And here come the Gladiators. Jones pressuring up top. Nice pick and roll there by the Gladiators. Randy's fighting hard on defense. That layup's just off the mark, and Mikulski's going to come out with it and bring it up for Hazlitt.
Could have pushed it, but slowed things down, getting that stall offense going.
Looking low to Randy. Randy's going to get the nice left-handed bank, and Hazlitt's still going to pressure.
Maybe we judged wrong. Hazlitt might still be pushing the ball up, trying to get some more points, increasing their lead.
And Fowlerville is going to break that press nicely and come away with a layup. Vikings are going to come back out with it. And we're going to have Greg Fiedel up top.
Back into the slowdown offense. Just waste some time off the clock. Challenging Fowlerville to play some defense here. I don't think they can play defense on anybody right now.
Randy's going to get tapped from behind. Might have been a foul, might not have been. And we're going to have the Vikings on defense. Fowlerville's looking to get something going here. And that three's off the mark. That's off Hazlitt, and Fowlerville's going to have it.
Checking in for the Vikings, Kelly McGuire, Chris Morey, and Ryan McGurl-Miller, as Zach Fiedel and Ryan Jones will take a seat on the bench.
Fowlerville getting it down low. Morey fighting hard for the steal. His man's going to get a shot off. Nothing going on. Randy's going to bring down the rebound, and here comes Hazlitt.
I haven't seen J.R. Ruddle getting too many rebounds after the first quarter. He really dominated down low in the first quarter, was a presence, and hasn't really been doing much since.
He's going to come up with the steal there. And we're going to be back to the Gladiators on offense. Hazlitt matching up man-to-man. Fowlerville doesn't have much of an offense going. JR fighting down low. He's going to get the layup and the foul, and he'll be shooting one shot.
He's 50% tonight from the free throw line. Missed the first one short off the front of the rim and then switched the second one. So let's see how he does right here with one shot. That'll be Maury's first foul on the night, and that'll be the Vikings' first foul of the second half.
Quick third quarter. We're under 2 minutes to play, and J.R. Ruddle shooting his one free throw. That one's off the mark. And Ryan McGraw-Miller is going to come away with the rebound.
HBN, nice hustle.
Kelly bringing it up. Looking for Maury. Fowlerville finally figured out that they're going to have to pressure the ball this half. Nice pass down low to Randy. Kelly's going to drive, get the shot off. That one's short. And a rebound for Fowlerville. And here come the Gladiators.
18-point lead by the Vikings. Almost a minute left to go in the third quarter.
Kelly seeing that pass. That one's going to go out of bounds.
Great hustle by McGuire right there.
And we're going to have Fowlerville ball at midcourt. Mike Nordman checking into the game for Randy Kidd. And Maury pressuring hard on D up top. Fowlerville's still looking into the post. Looks like there's a little bit of a mismatch between Rohan, whoever he's guarding. We're going to have a push on the Vikings.
I believe it'll be on number 10, Chris Maury. Yes, it will. That'll be his second in less than 1 minute.
And Fowlerville will have the ball under the Hazlitt hoop. Under 1 minute to go in the third quarter.
I believe everybody tonight for the Vikings has played so far.
I do believe you're right, right?
Deep three by Lance Van Gilder.
Fowlerville getting some shooting going after an 11-point first half. Maury running the point for Hazlitt. Looking for Mike Nordman, and Hazlitt's just going to slow it down.
Play for the last shot.
We got under 20 to go in the third quarter. Maury is going to get grabbed or tripped or pushed or something of the sort, and we're going to have Hazlitt ball.
Van Gilder, that was his first foul of the night. Haven't had much fouling so far in the third quarter tonight, have we?
Not at all.
15 seconds left in the half. I expect the Vikings to play for the last shot.
About 10 seconds left. Miller's looking for the three. That one's going to be just off the mark. Nordman with the rebound.
5 seconds.
3, 2, 1. Kelly's going to get that one off. Might have been fouled. Probably not going to call it. And we're going to have the Vikings with a 38-23 lead going into the fourth quarter.
Now, don't count the Gladiators out. As I've said before, Hazlitt was down by 17 going into the fourth quarter against the Gladiators at Fowlerville last time they played. And Hazlitt came back and almost won that game. So I wouldn't count Fowlerville out yet. But the way Hazlitt's playing, looks like they got things under control so far.
So we have a 15-point lead for the Vikings. Hazlitt hasn't had much trouble on the offensive end this evening. It's going to take quite a change of pace in this game for the Gladiators to come back.
They're really going to have to start pushing the ball up court, hitting shots. They haven't really been hitting them down low that much. A few threes right there in the last 2 minutes, though. Only puts them down by 15 right now instead of what they were down by 21 at half, I believe.
We're going to have the fourth quarter beginning here as both teams take the floor. Mike Nordman in for Randy Kidd, along with Zach Wikolski, Kurt Scheibele, Greg Fedowa, and Ryan Jones to start us off.
Aaron Knack to pass the ball on court, get the fourth quarter started and underway. Has it with a 15-point lead, 30-23. Here we go to the last quarter.
Hazlitt comes out with a zone to start off the fourth. Let's see what this does to the Gladiators' offense.
Swinging the ball pretty fast.
Nice defensive movement by the Vikings. Fowlerville not finding any openings. We're going to have a three. That one's going to fall.
Cade Miller with a three. Just what the Gladiators needed right now. Decreases the lead to 12.
Kalski driving. Gets the shot. Gets his own rebound out of the air. He's an athletic guy. Kalski's going to make it count. We got the half-court trap going now for Hazlitt, trying to slow down the Gladiator attack. That's going to be off Hazlitt. Fowlerville ball. Vikings are going to have to eliminate that three-pointer if they want to hold this lead, right?
Yeah, and unless the Gladiators make a comeback, I expect Hazlitt to stay in that half-court trap, maybe drop back into a 2-3 zone if they increase their lead from 14 from this point on into the game. Steal by Fidua.
Greg's going to snag that one. Jones, nice pass to Kalski's actually going to get it blocked. Nordman with the putback. He's excited about that one.
That's a wee Frenchie for Darko.
And that's an and one, as they call it. And Nordman will be shooting one free throw.
Great job by Mike. Just put that ball in while he was getting fouled, and let's see how he does from the free throw line. His first shot for tonight.
And that one's going to be just off the mark. Fowlerville's going to come away with it. Under 7 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. And Hazlitt's still in the 2-3 zone.
I expect Fowlerville to try to find some three-pointers right here. I don't think they really want to go down low right now. Of course, they do right now.
And Hazlitt's looking for the steal, working hard on D. That shot's off the mark, and we're going to have Hazlitt ball.
You know, surprisingly, Fowlerville isn't even pressuring right now. They just, like I said before, like they did in the beginning of the second half, they just have one man guarding Jones at half court, and they haven't been doing much pressure on the ball.
Fowlerville seems to be struggling against that Viking zone. Jones driving, nice step through in the lane.
He can really find the hole and just hit the layup. He is where the Gladiators aren't every time.
And not that time, though, as the Gladiators find an opening in the Hazlitt defense, and they're going to get an easy layup.
Nice shot by Cody Sherwood, banking it off the glass, getting it in.
Backboard is underrated, right?
Yeah, not that many players use it, but it really is effective.
Jones is going to outrun the Fowlerville D. Find Kalski, might have been fouled. Not going to get the call. And here come the Gladiators.
Pick by 34 right there. Zach Keniston.
Feeds is going to get his hand on that one. Just got away from him, out of bounds.
Kevin Janes and Rohan Selpakar checking in for the Vikings. And Kurt and Mike Norman will be going to the bench.
Fowlerville will have the ball in front of their own bench. We have JR checking in.
I like that name, JR Ruddle. Has it with the 44-28 lead right now. Just over 5.5 minutes to go in the game.
Hazlitt is still in their 2-3 zone.
Keniston with a three. Just what they needed right now.
Feeds is running the floor.
Turns the ball over.
Didn't quite get that pass off in time. And Fowlerville's going to come away with it. Cutting the lead to 13 points. They're scrapping back, Rye.
Wow.
2.
That was a two ball. Foot on the line, Cade Miller with the two.
Fowlerville's coming back. Coach Delaney's got to call the timeout, get things under control here. And we have, I believe they added the wrong score.
It should be 44.
33.
33 right now. Shouldn't be 46-31.
But it doesn't look like they're going to change anything.
Interesting.
We got 5 minutes left to play here. Quick half. Not a lot of fouling for either team.
And if they don't change the score, only works into the hands of the Vikings.
We'll let it slide this time. We'll let it slide.
Just keep quiet.
And
It'll be Viking ball. Wukalski to take the ball out, passing it into Jones.
Zach,
Oh, they got the score right now, 44-33.
there they go. They got it figured out. 11-point lead for the Vikings. 5 minutes to play. Jones isn't going to force anything. Hazlitt just looking to run the time off the clock.
They got the players in it to do it right now with the good ball handlers and great shooters. If they need a shot, they can shoot it.
Jones, Kelly, Rohan. Jones driving, slashing to the basket, getting off that shot.
He's very good at driving and just putting the ball right off the glass and into the baskets.
He's having a solid game this evening.
Solid season for the freshman.
Kevin James is going to knock that one away. Rohan's going to come up with the steal. And here comes Hazlitt. Still not forcing anything. Fowlerville's not going to force him to force anything. Kelly's going to cut to the basket. And he's going to get the shot. And the run that Fowlerville had going has pretty much been eliminated as the Vikings are now up to a 15-point lead. Fowlerville still working it inside.
Loose ball. Van Gilder with the shot misses. Rohan with the rebound.
Zach's going to spike that one away. Nice lead pass to Jones. Just off on the layup. You don't see that much from Ryan Jones.
You don't. Oh, Rohan just throws it up and it goes in.
Wow, that was an interesting shot. But it's going to fall for the Rohan and the Vikings. And Fowlerville looking for the shot.
Foul on Kevin James.
We're going to have 2 shots from J.R. Ruddle.
1 for 3 tonight. He'll be shooting 2.
First shot for J.R. It's good.
It's kind of an up and down free throw shooter. You never know if he's going to miss it or make it. See if he can make the second one right here, though.
And we have Ryan McGreal-Miller / Matt Ishbia checking in for Zach Wikalski, and Chris Morey in for Ryan Jones. Ruddle with his second shot. And that one's just short. Pretty inconsistent.
He has a trend going, though, at least. Miss, make, miss, make, miss.
Which would make him 2 for 5.
It would. Good calculation there by my friend Danny Gallagher.
Been working on that.
Algebra 2.
Not so much. But we won't go there. And we have 2 shots for Fowlerville.
At the line will be Jake Martin. I don't think we've seen him at the free throw line yet tonight.
I don't believe so, but his first shot is up and good.
Knocks that one down. 50-35, Hazlitt lead by 15 with 3 minutes and 15 seconds to go.
Neither team in foul trouble right now. Second shot. That one's good. Solid free throw shooter.
I actually expect Hazlitt to pass the ball around the perimeter right now. Not really forcing anything inside.
Kelly slashing, getting fouled. We're going to have 2 shots for Kelly McGuire.
Of course, I was wrong again. Kelly does penetrate and get fouled.
It's all right, Ryan. We all make mistakes.
Kelly's first appearance at the free throw line tonight. He's actually a really good free throw shooter. Here's his first shot. And it will be good. Swishes it.
Knocking that one home.
Let's see how his second shot goes.
Kelly looking for a second shot. And that one's going to find the bottom of the net as well.
Good free throw shooting by Kelly McGuire.
2 for 2 on that trip. And here come the Gladiators. 3-pointer. That one's off the mark. We're going to have over the back on J.R. Ruddle from Fowlerville.
I believe that'll be his 3rd foul of the night. Good shot selection by Jake Martin. I believe he shot that last shot, just didn't go in.
That'll be his 4th personal foul, not 3rd. And
oh, that'll be, yes, it is Ruddle's 4th foul.
Morey bringing the ball up for Hazlitt. Still not forcing anything. We're under 3 minutes to play here. Nice pass from Kelly.
Ishbia just misses.
He's fighting for the shot. Gets another one off. And Fowlerville's going to come away with it. Great hustle by Ryan Miller.
Got 2 rebounds right there.
Not going to happen for him. That's a 3-pointer. That one's short off the front of the rim.
Aaron Knock with a miss, and now Martin with a 3, misses again.
Fowlerville's starting to get that launch pad going on. They're just throwing it up from anywhere. Kelly's going to come away with it. And
beautiful pass.
Find Miller wide open for the layup.
There's Miller's first 2 points of the night.
And we're under 2 minutes. Vikings leading by 18.
Kevin will be called for the foul right there. That'll be Hazlitt's 4th of the night. 5th of the night.
And it'll be Fowlerville ball underneath. They're going to get some subs in the game.
Brandon Smith and Justin Stabara and number 10, Van Gilder, and number 40, John Erickson into the game for the Gladiators.
Hazlitt running a man-to-man D right now. Fowlerville's going to come away with it. That's a 2 off the mark.
Rebound.
Ball's bouncing around. We're going to have a 3-pointer.
Van Gilder misses.
Fowlerville can't get a shot to fall right now.
Kevin with the nice rebound.
He's going to find Rohan, who's going to run it. Find Miller on the wing, and Hazlitt's just going to pull this one out.
Minute 30 left.
Morey just burning some clock.
Pressure D, though, still by Fowlerville. Rohan pulls
gets
up.
the shot off.
Good shot by Rohan.
Knocking down the J. And Fowlerville, I think this game slipped away, Rye.
Yeah, I thought it might have been a close game in the first quarter, but then the rest of the game Hazlitt just ran away with it.
Kevin James with the nice block right there. We got a minute to play. Hazlitt has a 20-point lead. Coach Delaney is going to call the timeout.
And Mike Nordman will check back in for the Vikings. So exactly a minute to go. Vikings with a 20-point lead. I also expect them to pass the ball around. Probably not go for any more points. What do you think?
I don't think they're gonna look for a shot. I'd agree with you on that one, Ryan. I'd like to compliment you on your game prediction of a Viking victory of 13 or more. They have proven you right.
Thank you.
With a dominating performance this evening, scoring 56 points at least. Still got a minute to play.
Holding Fowlerville into 36. Very impressive defense by the Vikings. Ryan Jones coming up with a countless number of steals. I don't think I could count.
Probably not on one hand. Maybe not even 2.
He had a lot.
He had quite a few. He always does, though.
He's a great contributor on defense.
Hazlitt looking for something. Nordman's going to throw that one up. That's a money shot by Mike Nordman.
Darko hitting the shot.
The Frenchman's getting it done this evening. And Fowlerville's looking for something.
Out of bounds.
Miscommunication there on offense.
Vikings ball, 38 seconds left to go in the game, 22-point lead. Morey just dribbling the ball up slow.
No rush here as the time winds down. Neither team necessarily looking for anything special. Norman with the same shot.
Wow, he just gives a little shrug. He doesn't know what's going on right now. He has, I believe, 7 points now. 8 points, somewhere around there.
Fowlerville's going to look around for a 3. End up turning it over. James with the rebound.
He's going to give it to Morey, and they're just going to run this clock down. And 5 seconds left.
Great game by Hazlitt. Players of the game, Rye.
I'd have to go with Ryan Jones.
I would definitely agree with you on
My
that
man,
one.
the freshman, just driving in the lane, hitting those layups.
Getting the steals that he's notorious for.
Awesome defensive job by Jones tonight. And, you know, I just have to give it to all the Vikings tonight. They all played well.
Great team effort.
Everyone played. Delaney got them all in. Great coaching by Hayden Delaney. and Hazlitt will take the victory 60-36. I'm Ryan Hunt, signing up for Danny Gallagher. We'll see you later.